Hi everybody, and welcome to another weekly update. Today's Saturday, January 29th, and it's a great day over at S&G. Super busy. I'm in the Rancho Cordova store, and they've just been on fire all day. So thanks for the hard work, guys, and way to go. Hey, got a video under the product training or product knowledge, if you will, and it's called You and Cash Move. So if you get it in a couple minutes after this one, check it out. Fernando Jacobo, the store manager in Rockland, did it, and it's just kind of like the basis of Cash Move and the information we want to get in there and why it's important to do that. And as you know, on Cash Move, always refresh, because otherwise somebody could have snuck an appointment in there, an installation, when you weren't watching. So before you start anything on Cash Move, always hit that refresh button. Okay? I want to talk about a few different things this week. Okay? And first thing we're going to start with, a couple weeks ago we talked about the customer survey and the different points that we're going to be bringing up, like the financing, the moving furniture, the beat any price by 10%, the promotions, all those kind of things. Well, today I wanted to share with you a couple things that they also found out that fit right into our wheelhouse. What makes us so popular and why it's so important for us. Okay? And I've got them right here behind the whiteboard behind me. The first one was store locations, product selection, customer service, years in business. And those are four things that we do really well, extremely well as a matter of fact. Now, remember on the customer survey, if you studied this closely, you're going to remember that a lot of people are shopping the internet. Okay? And why is that important to us? Well, most people, according to the customer survey, matter of fact, it was something like 90%, want to shop a brick and mortar store. When it comes to buying carpeting or floor covering, they don't trust the internet, they don't believe the pictures. So they actually want to go into a brick and mortar store, touch it, feel it, experience it, see what it looks like, smell it, sometimes bite it, whatever it is. So that really plays in to S&G. We have 6 great, wonderful locations right near major roadways, expressways, freeways, things like that. Okay? But what you have to remember is the customers have already done a lot of research online. Okay? So by the time they come into our location, they're just not kicking tires, they're buyers at that point. Okay? The tire kicking was done on the internet, the phone calls, all that other kind of stuff, looking at magazines. People that drive to our location, we're destination stores. It's not like they're just wandering around and they happen to stumble into the store. We're destination stores. They're here to buy. So keep that in the back of your mind. Really plays into our favor. Okay? Another thing is the product selection. We have huge stores. Most floor covering stores are smaller than our Cupertino store. They're about 3,000, 2,500 square feet. Okay? Some of our bigger stores were over 20,000. We have huge selections, we have big samples, carry a ton of different stuff. Really important. That was really important on the customer survey to a lot of customers. As well as the customer service. And as you know, and as I've complimented you, and I defend you guys, and all the sales reps, and everybody tells me, you guys have great, great, great customer service. Okay? That was extremely important to customers. Good for us, we offer it. Okay? And the last thing was years in business. Okay, the longevity of a company was really important to a lot of people. Again, we've been in business since 1948. Very few companies have been around that long. Okay, so again, plays into our favor. 4 things that we're currently doing that are really important to customers. It helps make us successful, and don't take it for granted. Okay, because a lot of that, the customer service, has a whole lot to do with you. Okay? Now, moving on. So far the month of January, like I said, we're having a great month. Super busy, a lot of estimates, a lot of activity, a lot of walk-in traffic. The advertising is working great. Maybe the economy is getting just a smidge bit better, but I think it's a lot of advertising. It's giving us a lot of opportunity. Okay? Now this month, we're going to have a good month. We're probably going to end up as a company 1.3 million, somewhere around there. But remember, okay, our goal is to be at $2 million a month, all the stores combined. So what that means is we need to ramp it up. We need to do about 50% more business, or an extra 100,000 per store than what we wrote this month. Okay, so it sounds like a lot, but it's extremely doable. It breaks down to where it's only talking about 1 more job a day per location. definitely not impossible. Matter of fact, after what I'm going to tell you and what the store managers told me, you think it's going to be like we'll surpass that, and I think we will also. But how we're going to get there? Recently we did the store managers review, which I'm all sure you're aware of. They went from anywhere from 3.5, 4 hours up to 5 hours, which is a long time to be talking. And we challenged the store managers this year, and their question was, how are you going to grow your business? How are we going to get to that $2 million a month? How are you going to make your store get there, and what's it going to take? Well, they came back to us, and first off, the store managers were all so proud of their staff, okay? They loved the people working for them. They couldn't brag enough about you guys. When it came to talking about their staff, they were using words dedication, professionals, caring, hard workers, great people, sincere, honest. You know, everything that you'd look for in an employer-employee relationship. And again, your store managers, as is the corporate portion of the S&G, are proud of the people that work for us. You're all great people, and we know you're giving it your all. Okay? Now, with that being said, they came up with a lot of ways and creative things that we could do to maybe tweak and make S&G better or to hit those sales goals. Okay? One of the ideas, personally, we asked them to think outside the box. One of the ones that I had was to be the first California carpet store open 24 hours and do weddings. Okay? My thought was that we have these huge stores, we'd be open 24 hours a day, and we could do weddings on the side where people could be like how Las Vegas is, and people could drive in or drive through. We could have a couple of the staff members go and get be certified or pass the test to become reverend, so you guys could do it. And I just thought it'd be kind of like, what a neat, novel idea. But unfortunately, everyone voted me down. They thought it'd be, you know, too hard to carry off. So, but anyways, there were a lot of ideas. Some revolved around the internet and all that stuff. But let me give you probably the most common and the theme that everybody seemed to center around. And that came down to making our people, the staff, better than what we currently are today. We know that we're great at customer service. Our customers, when they did the review, rated us extremely high. And again, I'll say it. The guys who conducted the review, Clark Advertising, said it was the best scores that he's ever seen in his 40-some years in the advertising business. Okay? We're great at customer service, but what we need to do is extend that customer service and turn it into orders and getting people to buy from us. And there was a consensus that maybe we're not quite as good as what we could be with that. So, with that being said, what are we going to do? How are we going to get to that $2 million a month? What are we going to ask of you? What are the store managers committed to do and to help you get there? And there are things such as training, okay? Getting more involved with the training and having more mini huddles at the floor, training sessions, wrapping ideas about how to set up more estimates, how to close, things like that, okay? Aggressive closing techniques, which means asking the tough questions, okay? And closing faster. Our survey said the vast majority of people are going to buy within 30 days once they've walked into a store. That was on the longest, but most of them are shorter than 30 days. It means we got to respond quicker. Once we do that estimate, boy, we call them once or twice. The third time, if they're not committed to buying, you got to know that someone beat our price and we need to drop down and salvage that order. Okay? Remember, if we lose an order, it's not a lost order, it's a lost customer. And we can't lose customers. Okay, that's our future business. Those are our referrals. Okay, so asking the tough questions like, where do you need to be? What's it going to take to get you to buy today? How are we going to wrap this order up? Okay, things like that. Setting up more estimates. Better product knowledge training. There was definitely a thought that we can improve a lot in the hardwood area. Enabling you to do a better job. Giving you the freedom to make those calls. Okay, empowering you. Letting you do the closing. Sometimes we wait for the floor managers, but no more. It's going to be up to you. Okay? And accountability. After we do the training, make sure that you're using the tools that we gave you. Okay? And then lastly was how to reward our staff to do for the job that they're doing for us. Okay? So we got a lot of changes going to be, well, not a lot, but some changes going to be coming down the pike. Look for new Formica racks. Look for a new Armstrong vinyl rack coming. Okay? So, hey, I'm out of time, but guys, have a great week. Take care. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.